Next loop time. All right. Okay, so I'm assuming I got to go back to the basement. 428, right? Nope. 6. Ah, shit. I keep forgetting what the code is. Damn it. Wait, what the fuck is this? What is this? Oh, this is just telling me how to do the thing. Wait, what is this? Oh. Apparently it's like, don't do that. Don't do that anymore. You just die. That's just death. 278. God, I'll get it down eventually. It'll be in my head eventually. I've only put it in once before, though. 278. 278. I'm just coming down here to turn the power on, and then we're going to do the other power thing, to reroute the power to the other color. Luckily, I've already memorized that. Alright. Let's go back up and reroute the power to the other direction, and then we'll go upstairs and see what it actually did. Alright. So now we need to connect the minus on the bottom to the one on the right. That's what we need to start with. Okay. So if that's the case, and then we need the plus on the bottom to let's connect the plus on the bottom to the one on the right first. Let's do that first. So let's do this. This. I guess it's connected. I don't know if it's directly connected, but it is connected. Let's see. Let's do this to there. This to there. I don't know if I like any of this, but here, let's do... Oh, okay. There it is. We're good. Alright, cool. You hate that part? Your brain wasn't clicking fast enough, Mara? Well, you just have to match the wires with the pictures you see on the right, like which to reroute the power in the direction that you want. It's not super obvious at first. I was kind of fucking around with it, trying to get everything to connect at once, but I got it to work. Oh, you have to redo the PSI thing every time? Oh, I didn't realize I had to redo it every time. I believe it was just that, and then that was it. Yeah, 2 pumps, and then you just press it. I don't know if there's anything else to do about that other than just redo that every time. Okay, so where did the blue power go to? I don't think I ever followed this. Did it open a door? It went up to this. I guess... Oh, it's spotlighting something. What's it spotlighting? Oh. Oh. I'm guessing I have to light up the ones that are lit. I'm guessing I have to light up the ones that are lit. Or like the ones that are, you know, got the circles around them. That's my own fault. I just fucked up on that. Okay, hold on. I know how to do these kind of puzzles. I played Spyro. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Done. Easy peasy. I was like, I know I have this so pretty close already. Oh, okay. Shortcut. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. I was locked out of the attic today because I couldn't solve your little puzzle. I don't understand what's so difficult about it. Next time you need to go to the attic, just press the buttons in this order. Hell yeah. Shortcut for the win. I'm not saying I want a guide to your puzzle. I'm just saying you should install a normal lock. Got it. That kind of puzzle is really not that bad. I kind of got lucky that I got it that quick because I was already pretty close once I realized what I needed to do. But alright, cool. We're in the attic now. Fantastic. What do we need to do up here? I don't fucking know. The power's still on, so the light should still work. Power's going to go out in about 20 minutes, though, so enjoy it while it lasts. 7:33. Okay, we have another code for this. Okay, now we can do that thing in the basement. Whatever that actually does, I don't know yet. But there it is. Noted. Ugh, don't touch that wire. Broken exposed wire. Touching this would be very bad. Then don't touch it. What do you think? What are you thinking, girl? Girl, what are you thinking? This must be the accumulator machine, by the way. Oh, I can go to the other side of it. Inspect the machine. It's a box with 3 lights and a big old mad scientist switch. It looks like it provides power to the accumulator. There are 3 gnarly cables coming into it from below. Yeah, blue, red, and yellow. Yep, I see it. Alright, the only other thing to interact with here is this machine. What is this? Sounds like opening this machine made something break downstairs. Okay. I don't know if I have any other codes right now. Do I have any other codes? I don't remember. Holy crap, look at all the things I just did. Holy shit. Okay. First of all, I did that. That chained together. Now we know the code for this. And there's our shortcut for this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. I don't know why that updated. We have the code for that now. I was trying to say, like, what other codes do I have? I guess I don't have any other codes now that I say that. Oh, shit, this scrolls down now. Holy crap. Okay. We have that switch. Yeah, we don't have anything that connects to this thing we just looked at. Not really. Okay, hold on. Let's just keep looking. 9 o'clock, y'all. Power's about to go out if it hasn't already. These cables look like they carry a lot of electricity. I think it's 9:15 when the lightning strikes. I guess I need to follow them to the sources of power if I want to turn this thing on. Okay, so blue. 2 of them disappear into the floor. The other goes to the spiky-looking machine. Is that thing a lightning rod? Oh, maybe it'll power on in a second when the lightning goes off. That might be the case, actually. There it is. No? Okay. Can I check the machine now? I don't have the code, but I'm assuming once I have the code that... Maybe I have to turn that on before the lightning strikes so that lightning actually strikes it. Maybe that's what I need to do. Okay, so I don't know the code for that, though. So I guess until we do, we'll come back. But I think that makes sense. This blue wire is probably the blue one. I don't know how we're going to reconnect that. But alright, now that the power's out... I have the code to the thing in the basement. I guess we're going to go do that next. I'm not sure what other things we should do at the moment. It's funny because I never found those blue... I never saw those buttons on the wall. I probably could have interacted with that much sooner. I just didn't know. Yeah, to the basement, though. Here we go. It's the only other new code that we have, so let's go. Alright. Okay. I need to put the code in first, which was... Fuck if I remember. I didn't remember. Hold on. 733? 733. Okay, that opened the door. Oh, this is probably giving me a clue of how to walk through this room. 3 up, 3 right, 4 up, 4 left. So 3, 3, 4, 4, 2. Look inside. What the fuck is this? So you've decided to live forever. Is this it? Is this all you ever wanted? Don't worry, it's not gonna hurt. It's gonna take a long time. Why it's good you chose to be this way. This is where you belong. This is where we've been waiting for you. This is the only logical conclusion, and you're very smart. To be where you are right now. The 5 commandments. Heaven is already inside you. 2. There's nothing wrong with lying to yourself. 3. You never have to feel bad ever again. 4. There are no mirrors where you're going. 5. Nobody is going to miss you. Damn. Smile, you're here forever. Published by Corporal Works of Patronage and Mercy. Okay. Cool. Pamphlet. I read that already. I looked inside here, but that's cool. Wait, yeah, that's the one I just read. Okay, what's this door? I don't know. Man, there's a lot going on in this place. It's crazy. I guess it's just an old analog clock. It seems to be reflecting the current time. Okay. Maybe? If you're wondering what happened to the other time clock, it's gone. Minnie's boy took it. Said he was going to experiment with it for some kind of art project. So frustrating. We have to line up in single file to punch out every day just because some pompous kid wanted to make some weird combination lock. Okay. I'm assuming that must do something at a certain particular time. Oh, I guess this was a hiding spot. I didn't realize it said hide. My bad. Open this door. And there are lots of things going on around here, man. There's a whole ass, like, place down here. Breaking the mold. A must-see new art exhibit from the Society for the Schonmeyer Trust and Associated Entities. The scent of burning plastic would typically be cause for alarm in the halls of an art gallery, but the latest exhibit from the Weintraub Center is anything but typical. If you follow that warm, crayon-like smell through the halls of Lindsay H. Drollett Gallery, you'll find yourself in a small room occupied by a device, only by a device the size and shape of a cigarette machine. Artist Clara Jones conceived of the idea from a trinket left on a windowsill that melted in the sun. Inspired, she combined her background in engineering with her passion for machinery to craft this curious device. I wanted to capture that pure feeling of anticipatory joy you have as a child, feeding pennies into a machine that ultimately spits out a disappointing metal curve, and you cherish it anyway. Jones is coy when I ask about how the machine works, but it gives the piece an air of magic. She simply says the molds are made of a material that erodes in the presence of plastic. The first few casts of the day are pristine, finely crafted figures with a surprising level of detail. By the end of the night, the machine belches out distorted forms that might seem more at home in a Dali painting. Jones says these are her favorites, and patrons seem to agree. The room swells with people. Near closing time, they all return from their commune with the machine, a new toy in hand, and a sparkle in their eyes, the author included. I was able to interface with the machine last night in a fortuitous lull in the crowd. It is a piece which invites you to play. The fine details of the casing, the satisfaction of pressing its buttons, the chunking of the inner workings, the total experiences make one feel like a child again, vacationing and happy. After a minute, it chirped pleasantly and presented me with a pink, waxy shape. There was a certain beauty to it, as if it were hard candy sucked smooth, as if the form eroded against a millennia of desert wind. I'm not quite sure what it was supposed to be, but I'm glad it's this. A nominal admission fee for $1 covers the expenses to run the machine. The exhibit will run until September, whereupon it will be returned to the Weintraub Center's permanent collection. Parker, I saved the last print of the day just for you. C. Okay, cool. Today we learned. What is this door? I don't know. Christmas tree door. Note, examine. Okay. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Oh, this might be playing the video game on the TV. I don't know if it's telling me what I'm not sure what that's telling me to do exactly. Examine the note that goes with it. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, shit. Wherever I click first, I'm wrong. It won't even let me play the game. What the heck? That's crazy. Okay, I didn't mean to hide yet. He shouldn't even be out. Well, actually, he comes at 11:15, so he shouldn't be out down here for a while. That door is locked. Okay, interesting. So there's another Minesweeper game down here that's a little more complicated. All right, so I'm assuming this door is not openable. All right, or it is. Or it is. Okay, let's look at more stuff in here, I guess. Applicant, Parker Nest. Application fee plus donation paid. Administrator notes, Parker is not unlike a typical applicant to our society, and across a range of social descriptors and pedigrees, he does appear to be a model applicant. However, after spending time with him, I'm convinced that his suitability seems to be based on a carefully curated and performed set of behaviors, all structured around a simple assumption. He's convinced he deserves to be here. On multiple occasions where I attempted to reach out to him, he instead jumped to prove his knowledge of our organization was greater than my own. How could anyone be so obsequious and so arrogant at the same time? Application status denied. Damn, get denied, son. I'm assuming this is the same thing we read already. Yeah. Anything else to read in here? I looked at the... Wait, did I look at the computer? I guess that was it. Okay. Nothing else in this room, surprisingly. Okay, what about this door? Another openable door. What do we got in here? We found the boiler room, y'all. Where's Freddy at? He's coming to get ya. Gary, I found your jacket in the little blue room today. I put it in my locker. You can have it back next time I see you. Please don't leave stuff in the steam tunnels again, at least not in the little blue room. You know I hate the little blue room. Gary? Is it one of our friends named Gary? What? I guess this is a map, but it looks like a maze or a dungeon or something. How big is this place? Yeah, good question. Okay, well, the door did open for me a second ago. And now it closed. I'm going in. I'm going in. I don't know what this place is, but I'm going. Oh, well. Maybe that was a poor choice. Shit. Okay. Oh, hold on. So, at that point, I looked at Gary and say, that makes two of us, and Gary clearly wants to back down. But I don't want to back down, and we stared that guy down until he was backed off. You intimidated him? He never wanted to fight. Turned out he was joking. Huh. So that happened at the Roadhouse, huh? Yep. Huh. I haven't been to the Roadhouse since we were all there together. The first time we watched the Perseeds. That must have been like, what, 3 years ago? Yep. Glad you had occasion to grace us with your presence again. Well, my grandma died very conveniently. You wouldn't have come otherwise, and I thought Pete was the flaky one. I've been really anxious about coming back here. If my grandma was still alive, I probably wouldn't be here. We'll just say the first one. I've been busy. So relax. We're supposed to be having fun here. We'll drink out of the dirty glasses and watch some falling space garbage, and it'll be great. But isn't the bar just outside of town? Where are we going? We're going to the site where I've been working. Why? And why are you telling me this now? We're going to get to the bar way after everybody else. I told the others a later start time. I wanted to make sure I didn't have to pick up my last check alone. Your last check? Last time we talked, you seemed crazy about that job. Last time we talked was like 14 months ago. My mom owed me some money. It's fine. Psst. Okay. Okay. Wait, didn't we just pass the Riverside exit? Isn't that where you said the site was? Do you know what day it is, Emily? August 13th? Hey, that's my birthday. Friday, August 13th. Oh, shit! So what? You're superstitious now? Wait. Are you afraid to go back there? Is that why you quit? Nobody sticks around those types of jobs long. We either work a decade, tear your body up, or you quit before you're in too deep. Bro, you're all over the road, by the way. Goddamn, bro. Uh-huh. Buddy of mine, Martin, kind of an older guy, wife and 2 kids. He's spotting another guy, Brian, as he's bringing in a dump truck full of gravel, laying a foundation. The truck hits a bundle of rebar. The scaffold collapses, and Martin falls into the pit, and the truck tips behind him, just enough to dump all that gravel on top of him. He's chest deep in gravel now, but his arms are free. He's responsive, feeling okay. Miracle. But it turns out, I mean, that's 18 tons of gravel in there with him, right? All that weight, it's pushed all the oxygen in his blood up into his brain, and below the waist he's crushed. He's just one big bruise. When they pull him out of there, all that blood's going racing to his legs. He's going to go into shock, and his brain's going to die. So this is it. They bring in his family, explain the situation. They hug him, say goodbye, and then they winch him out, and he's gone. Damn, that's fucked up. Isn't that what happened in Signs? Did that happen in Signs? I don't remember that movie well enough. Christ, that's awful, Cliff. They really pulled him out like that? You don't believe me? No, I believe you. It's just... It happened. It happened to someone I know, Emily. And it's gonna happen to me. Either I live hard and die young like Martin, or I become a lumpy old asshole like my dad. Eyes on the road! Yeah, I was gonna say, you're all over the place, Cliff. Jesus. I've seen you die so many times. We're gonna get out of here, Cliff. Sorry, Cliff. Don't mention it. I'm sorry, too. Wait, where are we? How long have we been driving for? Forever. There's some weird-ass little cutscenes in between these death spots. Okay, we're back to it, y'all. Was there a spider web there before? Did I not notice that? I feel like that spider web wasn't there before. Oh, shit. The basement's already open. Are some of these things starting to stay completed so I don't have to redo them? That's kind of nice. Anyway, this game's so scary you might die, FML. You might. You might. You never know, dude. Alright, I want to go back in here and just take a look around. I was not done looking around down here. Did I look at this painting? I don't think I can. Switch must turn off the lights. Okay. Oh, there's more clues and shit. Okay, hold on. A relatively short list of names, dated months apart. At the bottom of the list is Nest Parker M. Nest's handwriting is manicured and perfect. None of the other names are in the first format, and none of the others list a middle initial. Okay, so he's a weirdo. Got it. I don't know what's up with these little dots, but I'm assuming they must pertain to something. I want to look inside the elevator, please. I can't. There's nothing in there. Okay. I wonder if I have to like. I don't know if that matters. Let me look at this. So I really don't know what this pertains to yet. Can I open up this door? Not budging. I think the locking mechanism is controlled by a nearby device. Yeah, probably the device right there. Inspect the cable. Guess I need to figure out how to get through this door. Okay, so hold on. Let me look at my notes now. Anyway, your sister and a family carved pumpkins at your house, Sister FML? Nice. I think we're going to do that today because we haven't done that yet. We need to do it. We didn't really have a lot of time or energy to do it yesterday. I still don't know what this really... Oh, this is a... Wait, this is a Minesweeper clue? It's a Minesweeper clue? I'm confused by that. I'll look at that in a second. We already got that as like that was a helpful clue to get us into down here. Yeah, I don't know. Steam tunnels map. Yeah, I don't really know what to do about that. Analog clock. Don't know what that's about either. You were kind of inspired to get a pumpkin and carve a Pikachu into it. So did you go get a pumpkin then, FML? Are you telling me you went and got a pumpkin and you started carving a Pikachu into it, or what? Or are you going to do that today? Alright, so anyway, I didn't really get a whole lot of stuff that connects together at this point. You're going to go get one? Fair enough. Alright, well... If it's a clue for the Minesweeper down here... then I'm still not clear how it works. Because it feels like no matter what I do... Hold on, let me look at the clue again, because I'm a little confused. Circle, circle, XX, line X, line X, line XX. Like, I'm not... I don't understand this clue. Does it have anything to do with the video game on the TV upstairs? Huh. This door is going to open when I get this Minesweeper. This door has a code. Anyway, you're also probably going to grab a Pika template from online. Fair enough. I wonder if at some point this just opens up, you know, from the clock. I don't know. I don't know. So the elevator didn't go into my inventory or my notes here. Doesn't seem like it did. Well, I don't really know what to say about this. This doesn't really, like, line up with anything I know that I can think of. Wait, what is this? Some of these circles are weird. It's like they show up and then they go away. Like, it looks like you can interact with that, but then the circle goes away. That's super weird. I don't know if that's a glitch or what, but... What was this? That was a plaque. Yeah, I'm not sure what else I want to do right now. I'm a little bit at a point where I'm like, what should I do next? I'm not sure. Anyway, the power's about to go out. I know that. Any moment now. Have you gotten a chance to talk to my Francine about the homeowner not showing up? Or I guess she already came up to you about it in a panic? No, what happened? When we got to the house yesterday, we were supposed to be let in by Mr. Ness, the guy who owns the place. It said there was a key in one of those fake rocks and a note saying, "Make yourselves at home." Talk about hospitality, huh? Do you know anything about these steam tunnels? Yeah, I sure did, man. Was that ever a time? Some questions. First off, what are steam tunnels? And second, why are steam tunnels? Good question. Short answers, and I don't know. I mean, I kind of know. Back in the 50s, these tunnels were under the college were used for steam heat for the dorms and classrooms. Sometime in the 70s, that mostly gets replaced with gas and electric, but the tunnels are still there and they're still producing steam. In the 90s, they started to use those tunnels for network infrastructure instead, but some young IT kid still needs to run through those tunnels to maintain the coax and RJ45s, right? So when I was working IT for the school, that was part of my job, and my supervisor was very casual when he told me that if I walked into certain parts of those tunnels at certain times, I would die. So it's funny that he's telling me about this because his name did get brought up that he worked down there. It really was this Gary. That's funny. That sounds terrifying. I mean, sure, but it was fun in its way. I still have nightmares about it, but it was fun. It was pretty simple. Sections of the tunnel were color-coded, and the maps in the area had lights that lit up in a sequence. When a room's matching light was on, it was full of deadly steam. So it was mostly about internalizing the sequence, picking a safe room and waiting it out until it was safe to leave again. And then spending a few years suppressing the memory of it. Cliff was kind of shitty when I said hi to him. Have you noticed anything? Like, is he mad at me? Aw, man. Is he acting like he's mad at you? Yeah, I think I need to help him get out of this mess. Yes, even more than usual. Damn, is it that bad? I don't remember him saying anything particularly shitty. Come to think of it, though, I don't remember him saying anything about you for a while. Even when I brought you up. Huh. So you think he is mad at me? Shit. So you think he's mad at me? I'm sorry, buddy. I'm very confident that he's mad at you. Is it just that it's been too long? Like an absent makes the heart grow fonder type of deal, but for masculine rage? That's probably part of it. He keeps bringing up how you live in the big city, that you're too good for us. It was all he would talk about for a while, around the time he first started clinging to me constantly. Yikes. Sorry about that. It is what it is. You two are so close, right? Shh. Yes, I wish I could get rid of the guy. I'm joking. I don't want to get rid of him. I'll bring this up to him. You and I both know he wouldn't react well if I actually talked to him about it. This is going to take some subterfuge, and I can't promise it'll be done by the end of the night, but I'll try to bring it up. I wish I could talk to him regular style. You and me both. But it'll be okay. Do you know anything about synthesizers? Synthesizers? Nope. Maybe that's the kind of thing Megan would know about. Oh, maybe I'll go talk to Megan. Okay, so he explained the steam tunnel thing. I'm going to have to remember that. But basically, if the room is a certain color, it's dangerous. When's the spoofing happening, FML? I think you meant the spooping. When the clock strikes 9:15, you're about to hear something spooky. Talk to you later, homie. Megan! Before shit goes off. Huh? The cords on the controllers on those little machines are pretty short, weren't they? Yeah, they were. I was wondering about that too. Oh, yeah, but clone consoles like this one were made much later on. Yeah, okay, that's cool. My clever boy, is that supposed to be like Game Boy, has wireless controllers? It actually doesn't increase input lag too much. It's a good thing that there's not a radio nearby or it'd be screaming like a wounded animal. Pretty sure the frequency they used was banned by the FCC. Yeesh. Lucky we're not near an airport. Did you get this one at one of those flea markets we used to go to? I did. Remember the one that was down on 80 by the beef jerky outlet? I do. It's been a long time. We used to go out there about once a month, right? Right. I really miss those days. Hi, Emily. Hi. Do you know anything about synthesizers, Megan? Oh yeah, I've dabbled in that kind of thing. Was it that obvious? Guess so. Well, I mean, there's like a zillion different types of pad, but usually they have an array of buttons that play samples. If the pad supports playing multiple samples in sequence, there will be columns of buttons from left to right that represent the order of the samples that get played in. Okay. You choose what sample plays by pressing the buttons from top to bottom. Okay. Below each one of the columns of sample buttons, there will be a switch with multiple positions representing the pitch the sample plays at. Okay. Pushing the switch up plays the sound at a higher pitch. Pushing the switch down plays at a lower pitch. Keeping the switch in the middle plays at a neutral pitch. Do you know anything about Minesweeper? It's impossible. Mineweeper? That other Grubsoft game? You know it? I do. It's the last game Grubsoft released. As far as I know, it really is impossible. The story goes that a disgruntled employee at Grubsoft was so miserable shoveling out their last few games that he swapped out the code at the last minute before duplication, so the game would be totally impossible to win. I'm out of luck then, huh? It's really impossible? Impossible to win, yes, but I've heard that there's a secret to unlock, and it's tied into Purd Mystery of all things. So I do have to play this game some more. Apparently there's a maximum score in Purd Mystery where your points stop increasing. I've never gotten to it, but once you reach it, there's a hidden area that appears as sort of as part of the level. I saw a photo of it once in the Clever World forums, a creepy set of archways, like an aqueduct or something. Weird vibes, but if you press up while standing in the archway on the right, you get warped to a secret area. Once you're there, you need to enter a combination somehow using the number of your maximum score. Oh. And that ties into Minesweeper somehow? Yeah. The shape of the combination in Purd Mystery is connected visually to a hidden sequence. And okay. Okay. For all I know, it probably just crashes the game. So I gotta play this fucking Purd game some more to get the highest score. Noted. Talk to you later. Okay. We'll do that when we have a fresh run, so we have a full timer, you know what I mean? Is there a giant red baby that eats you? Oh my god. The baby in RE8 doesn't play, man. What have you been up to around here? I'm sorry. I just get the feeling that you're doing things you shouldn't be doing. What do you mean? That you shouldn't be capable of doing? I'm trying to figure out how to get out of here, bitch. I'm sorry? I'm not asking you to be sorry, Emily. I'm asking you to help make sense of this. I don't think I can. Then neither can I. It's been a while. It has. So, how was the drive? What? Did you take the 80 or... What are you, Cliff? You know I had the same drive as you. I did a good 30 hours ago. I did it a good 30 hours ago, but you were coming from the same place. Right, of course. How have you been? Pretty okay, I think. Finally doing a bit better with everything. Have you been making any new friends? I mean, sure. I've been working my way into a few circles of friends. It's been slow, but I'm being proactive. I believe in you. All comes with time. Time isn't really an object aside from freelance. I've really got nothing but time. I'm working on the social stuff, but most of the people I talk to on a daily basis are just kind of terrible. I get it. People really stress me out sometimes. That's why I stick to people I know. But the pool of people you know thins out over time. Before I left home, the only people I knew were Cliff, Gary, Megan, and Pete. Same, and I mean exact same. Them and Laura, I guess. How's Laura been? She's been your roommate now for what, almost 2 years? Laura? She's doing great. She's been out of the apartment more than usual for work stuff, and she's been good. Wow, that we've been living together for almost 2 years now. I'm really grateful for her. Ah, good. Is she still working in data entry? Data analysis, yeah. I wonder if I'll ever get to see her again. Damn. She's super supportive. How nice. I always regretted not getting to know her better. Yeah, she seemed to like you too. The time that you met. We went out to breakfast last week. That sounds nice. Still nothing to repeat, huh? Nothing. Why do you ask? Felt like he's here somehow watching. Something about this just doesn't feel right. It's not really like him to go silent for days at a time. I guess that's true. I guess something else took priority. You guys already went out to watch the Perseids? We went last night, yeah. It was unfortunate not to have the whole group there, but it was lovely. Did you see a comet? A meteor? Not a comet, but yes, it was amazing. Humbling, kinda. Makes you feel kinda small. It does. It's a cliche, sure, but it kind of puts things into perspective. It's nice to be back in touch with everybody. It feels kind of like a dream. I'm glad to see you. I'm glad you didn't get hurt. That nobody got hurt, I mean. You're referring to the last time we went out to watch the Perseids? It's been on my mind, yeah. Emily, I wasn't paralyzed and I didn't go missing. I fell and I hit my head. Sure, we spent a portion of the night in the ER, but that was its own kind of togetherness, wasn't it? Right. I have complicated feelings about that night for sure. What did you think of the library? From an anthropological standpoint, they're fascinating. It's fun painting a picture of someone based on the contents of their bookshelf. As for the books themselves, they're not bad per se, but very dated. What can you tell about the homeowner? Yeah, what can you tell about the homeowner? I would guess he's very much a product of his time, and I suspect a number of drugs. He seems to have stopped collecting sometime in the 70s. There are signed first editions by Gary Snyder, Lawrence Ferlinghetti, but none of the spines are broken, like they were never read. More of a collection than a library, maybe? Absolutely. These books are here to be surrounded by, not necessarily to be read. Emily, you should go talk to some of the other kids. What if I don't wanna? Because the power's about to go. Told you. Right when I fucking said it. Okay, so, alright. We know we need to play the game some more. I guess I could go down and try the steam tunnels again, and if I die, I die. Because that seems to be the only two things I know what to do with right now. Unless I try to figure out this pressure thing, which again, I don't even know if I'm able to do that right now. But yeah, let's try the steam tunnels again. If I die, I die, I guess. So, okay. Like, stay out of the color-coded room if the light's on, and wait it out in the gray rooms until it's safe. If the light is on. So right now red, it's on red. Go. No! It's too slow. Damn. Wow, is that really that slow? Or just you're just not allowed to make it on the first try? That's crazy. Anyway, what's going on out here? Okay. It's not weird at all, I swear. I don't know what the hell is happening right now. Just visuals, man, visuals. Oh. What's behind the door? Is somebody crying, or is it just weird? The fuck? Is it the homunculus pounding its head against the wall? It is. Okay. Okay. Weird. I don't even know what is happening right now. Okay. Very strange. Every loop's got some interesting visuals, I can say that for sure. Okay, we got a video game to play on this loop. Let's do it! Let's not waste time. We're getting right to it. I gotta get the high score. No. Gotta get the high score. Here we go. Alright. I don't know what the high score is, but we must get it. Might be faster if I actually do the bird egg thing. Oh, there you go. Oh no! Shit. Wait, what? How'd I get 100? How'd I get 10,000 points already? Oh, because when you do the bird thing. It's faster if I do that, I think. I gotta make sure I do that every time I see a bird. Shit out the egg, boy! There we go. Again, I don't know what the max score is, but we're gonna fuck around and find out. Got him. Give me all the points, dog. I'm up to 100K. We're here for the points. 130. 140. 150. You basically have to do this if you want the high score because those dudes, you're not going to have points just from running through the levels. That extra 10,000 is ridiculous. Oh! I got the high score. I got the achievement. Wow. How easy that was. Oh, also, hey, look at this! There you go. Here we go. Oh. What? 12? Hold on. What was the code here? Circle, circle, XX. I don't know if this has anything to do with the code. Oh no! No! I didn't mean to leave the game. Oh, you shit. I didn't even know I could do that. Oh, you shit. Well, whatever. It didn't take that long. I'm annoyed. Man. I pressed the wrong button, man. I pressed the button to leave. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm not going to have enough time. The power's going to go out in 15 minutes, and I'm not going to have enough time. I guess I'm just going to go try the Steam rooms again after this. That's all I can do. Man. I'm trying. It's like you have to jump the egg before it breaks, basically. One more, maybe? There it is. Max the score out again. Quick! Get in there. Alright. Hold up. Circle, circle, XX. I don't know what any of this means. Like, nothing connects to it, obviously. Analog clock. Does the Minesweeper have anything to do with this? Probably not. Do I just have to try doors until something happens? The game's going to crash in just like a few short moments, unfortunately. Okay, 16. I have to figure out the fucking sequence. It's gonna hit me in the ears in a second. Yep, I knew it was coming. I was ready for it that time. Alright. So we know what we gotta do, but we gotta figure out the code. 16 is the only part of the code I figured out. I'll have to come back and do that again. Next cycle, we'll do it again. Alright, so this was 733. I still don't know what this means, like, at all. I still don't know what this means at all. But we'll figure it out. Anyway, I don't mind dying early to the Steam again. I want to see if I can get... Oh, the elevator's moving. Wait, did you see that? Oh, I didn't get a chance to look in there. I tried, but it fucking... Oh, man, the elevator actually went by. What the heck? So the elevator goes by at about 9:30-ish. Not a little bit after 9:30. Noted. I gotta keep that in mind. Maybe there's something useful in there. Okay, so the lights being on and off matter. Okay, so right now the Steam is not on. I'm gonna watch the cycle here. Okay, so blue and yellow were on there. Now it's gonna go red and yellow, I'm assuming.
Help me understand this moment to rewind it and light it like lightning rounds, and I will find it. Find what? My
if it
chaos,
goes red, blue, then
my
I know.
sanity, my time, which will vanish to be handled or banished if one can't stand
okay, I'm
it.
gonna
If
run
one
through the
can't
next time.
even friend it to see how I can't believe to know how it goes. Yet I show the madness to sow the soul of what reaps the pain within your eyes. Then you greet the insanity that one seeks to make it good or better. But
well,
yet
I actually
hear
made
what
it.
helps no matter as I hear a tear be shattered.
Sorry, I didn't get to catch like any of that, Grandmaster. That was a bunch of nonsense. But thank you for saying hi. Hi, Grandmaster. Welcome in. Alright, so the next room, I'm going to look at the map again, is a blue room. Aw, man, this would have been the time. Okay, next is going to be blue-red, then blue-yellow. It was supposed to be a wrap? Okay, sorry, I didn't catch all that. Sorry. So it's going to be blue-red, then blue-yellow, and then we go again. So after this one, we go. If it's blue-yellow. It should be. Alright, we're running after this one. The next room should be safe. Run, bitch, run! There's weird mannequins and stuff. Alright, we're good. Alright, so now we need to go through a yellow room. So hold up, wait. It's yellow. It was... Fuck, it was... I don't even remember now. Alright, hold on. So right now it's blue-red. I need to go through yellow and red. If it's blue-red right now... It's blue-red right now, it's going to be blue-yellow next. Right? Blue-yellow's next. So, yeah. Blue-yellow's next. Alright, so next up is going to be blue-red. And then it's going to be red-yellow. I'm just going to go. Should be safe. Oh. I wasn't safe in there? Well then, apparently not. Well, I did run, and then I died, X-Gamer, so you're welcome. Also, what do we got going on here? Hope getting out here wasn't too much of a hassle for you guys. Emily, for real, the drive was fine. It would be like nothing for miles except trees, and then once every hour we'd see cows or something. At one point we stopped at one of those roadside boiled peanut stands, and we saw the guy ladle some of the hot nut water into his mouth, and we left without getting any. Hot nut water? It sounds to me like you saw something that made you feel funny. I should tell a trusted adult right away. There's Laura. We get to meet Laura. Did a joke just go over my head? I feel like this is one of those family or Emily Francineisms, and none of us speak that language. Wait, you guys don't know this story? So, like, do you guys remember when the local arts council held that mini-con in the spring? I got a booth and was crunching like crazy to churn out the little paintings and zines, while also doing homework poorly. And because I'm a good friend, I offered to help set things up to make her life easier. That, and I wanted an excuse to hang out and people watch. Sorry, I'm trying to clear my throat. Emily sends me to Kinko's to pick up a box of freshly printed and very glossy, nice autobio zines. Get back to the con, just in time for the show to get going. I was excited to see how the books came out because I was nervous about full bleeds and whatnot. And when I opened the box, it's not my zines. It was instead fully packed with a variety of public safety and surprisingly Christian pamphlets. Like the kind you get in the DEARE, or the ones assholes leave instead of tips. They were chick-tracked adjacent, and people were already in the hall browsing. I'm panicked because the print job was expensive and I was hoping to make my money back. And now I have a box of the shit people try to hand you at the grocery store, and the booth next to us saw the whole thing and wanted to read them. And I'm standing there feeling like the biggest idiot on planet Earth for ruining my friend's show. Then Emily fans them out on the table, scribbles a little sign that says $1, and those things start selling like hotcakes. Turns out disaffected stoners really love DARE ephemera. Ever since, little snippets of those pamphlets will just randomly pop into my head. Drinking ain't cool, don't be a FOO. Radon might be right behind you. Don't get fried, stay inside. Love it. Was that about, like, staying away from down power lines? Nah, but it may well have been. It was about staying inside during thunderstorms. Christ. As a kid, I loved swimming during thunderstorms. It was such a thrill. And that's why you're a bad influence. Francine, you made the best mistake possible. You saved me from having other people see cartoons of me unsuccessfully trying to convince the Krispy Kreme employees to let me have some of the burned up donuts that got stuck in the production line and having an inexplicable panic attack in the parking lot. No one needs to see that. So thank you again for fucking up so bad. Did they let you have the donuts? They did not. So you really took those old brochures literally, huh? What do you mean? Don't get fried, stay inside. It's almost like literally something I've heard you say. I remember one summer you wouldn't stop talking about tornadoes for weeks. You know what? I just realized I need to go find my binoculars. I'll be right back. What? That's pretty random, but okay. It's messed up they don't just let you have the donuts, man. I mean, they're just going to go in the trash anyway. I agree, Gary. I agree. Also, what? She went to her room to cry? That's sad. Em, are you doing okay in here? Yeah, I just needed a second. You said that, yeah, like 14 minutes ago. Well, I told the gang I would bring those binoculars along for the trip, so I've been looking for them, and I don't think they're here. So now I'm curled up in a ball trying not to hyperventilate. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured. I thought you were doing great. I haven't seen you this on in a while. I think 20 minutes of on is all I can do, and I think I can only do that because Francine's wingmanning me. It's embarrassing. When we met, I was all Captain Cool, helping Francine keep her shit together. But I'm not like I was back then in school. I don't even recognize that person. You don't have to be perfect for them to like you. You're their friend. They already like you. Do they like me, or do they just like whoever that was? Unless you've been quietly struggling with demonic possession or something, whoever that was is still you. Look, I don't want to make you feel any more guilty about it, but I can only talk Talk to your friends about data analysis for so long. You're fine. You're safe. They missed you. Even if they'll never forgive you for not being able to find the binoculars. Come on, I'm making tea. I could use some tea with how my throat is right now. Fuck, can't even talk. Got it fucking clogging up. What? Did you need a pair of binoculars to find that pair of binoculars? Get your feet off my table. Jesus, what are you, my mom? I just don't want you ruining my table. I eat on that. Yeah, bitch. Get your feet down, Cliff, and your fucking cancerous, bulbous, fucking tumored forehead. Get it off of my table. Cliff, we need to talk about that binocular joke. I'm disappointed in you. It's okay. Laura turned it off. I know. You're really worried about this, huh? Like you're worried about me ruining your table? Cliff, cool it. I'm just messing around. You guys' apartment is so cute. This seems like a really nice area. Will we be able to see the shower out here with all the light pollution? Come on, it's not that bad if you go like a mile out of town. Anyway, the moon is just a tiny crescent tonight. Barely any competition for the Perseids. Hell, maybe binoculars would be cool. Getting lost looking for Theseus Major or Gonad's District and all the other stuff that Magic School Bus tried to teach me about. Oh, hell, I gotta text my neighbor and see if she'll feed my guppies. You didn't take care of that before you left? I'm taking care of it now. Hot nut water guy got me thinking. Oh yeah, Gary? That hot nut water would probably be pretty good, huh? Super umami, yeah. Obviously, but hot nut water guy also got me thinking. I feel like travel becomes way less stressful once you just accept the things in a new place are going to be uncertain and weird instead of trying to control every last detail. Just go with the flow, like that time we were out in the mountains and decided to follow signs for a family fun center. And ended up at a burned down old ghost town with no sign of escape? Totally. The creaking of a distant rocking chair, unreadable old billboards bleached out white by the sun. Tetanus on every surface. Gotta love that percolating sense of unknowable danger. Guys, guess what? I'm changing the subject. What are we gonna get for dinner? I could go for some za. I think we could do better than za. Emily, you live here. Where should we go get food? Thai place, dinky little diner, rotating pie cases. Right around the corner, there's a super authentic Italian deli. Yo, let's go Thai, dude. Thai's delicious. Sure, yeah, let's just get a pizza. Aww. In that case, we better get going if we want to go to get the Domino's before they fuck Domino's. Crud. Okay, let me just do the rounds around the apartment real quick before we go. Emily, seriously, are you still worried about your knobs? It's not that unreasonable. An apartment next to mine was like, I guess, a crash pad for pilots who were coming into the airport down the road. The city shut off our gas and nobody was around to turn the pilot light back on. No pilots for the pilot light. They had one job. I'm taking heat for the binocular joke, and you can get away with that one? Right. Anyway, with the pilot light off, the room just slowly swelled with gas. By the time the landlord finally came to shut off the valve, the apartment was so filled with gas that the windows had bowed out from the pressure. Sure, but that has to be, like, rare, right? Rare, but it happens, and gas is invisible, so I worry about that too. The thing that bothers me is, like, what happens if my lungs are full of gas and it ignites? My lungs are getting, like, all burned up from the inside? Wouldn't the gas need oxygen to ignite? What's inside my lungs is not oxygen. Guys, I think we need to stop talking about this. Why should we? Listen, gas isn't some magic murder monster coming to kill you. You turn the knob and it's off. That's it. Pete, help me out here. Oh, Pete's here? I didn't know Pete was here. Hi, Pete. Exactly. Thank you. That's just what I'm talking about. Look, let me put this to rest for you, Emily. See, we didn't blow up. Boom! We blew up. See? And did we all die in a blazing inferno? No. So you can relax now. Wow, Cliff, you're right. I'm so relaxed. Now, if you'll excuse me for a moment, I'm gonna grab my knife to murder you. Anyway, not gonna lie, this whole scene is going over your head a bit, probably because I have very little context about the whole thing. It's just pretty much a group of friends having a conversation. I think a lot of this game, while it has spooky elements and it's got a killer that goes around and kills you and stuff, and the lights go out and all the darkness and scary stuff, there's a lot of tones of like working on your anxiety in your life and stuff. You can tell that the main character girl has a lot of anxiety issues, OCD and whatnot. So I think that's part of the like underlying themes of this game is a bunch of anxiety stuff. You know, the game is called Homebody, so somebody who wants to just stay home all the time, that kind of thing. I think that's kind of what they're going for here. Trying to make the characters very relatable. And these conversations, they flow well, so it's not like I'm mad about the dialogue here. Oh, wow. She's bashing her head on the wall like that one guy was doing in the other cutscene. Wow. Yeah, you'll excuse me. I'll just be bashing my head on the wall over here is what she should have said.